Hello and welcome to Effective Evolution. And today we're on the panorama of Mars. It's nicknamed the Spider Region, and this would be pia12249. Now, when you think of growth with regards to vegetation, you usually would have carbon dioxide, and if it's on a frozen surface or not, you'll usually notice brown spots, and that's as the carbon dioxide starts to melt and there's sublimation, usually with the changing of seasons and the arrival of summer or whatnot. And you'll notice that that is indicative of this type of panorama, nicknamed the spider region on Mars. And we'll also implement some transformation tools and some of the editors, such as Paint Shop and whatnot. And you can obtain these panoramas via the NASA URLs and websites and Flickr as well. And please enjoy. Thank you for your time. Incorporating the Dodge tool, and this is the output. You can see the structures inside these quite spider-like growth areas as well. And seems to be dome-like structures here too. And if we go in a bit more, the detail is astonishing. How are these created? Is this plant growth? Is this a city structure here? Just notice the towering structures, the elevation seems to be vines that arc over the surface and other areas of growth or dendrils or whatnot. Just notice the detail in here. Detail, symmetry, geometric patterns, even detail on the inside of the larger protrusions or whatnot. Is this a city or is it strictly just areas of vegetation growth? Just notice the structures here. The walls. This with the shadow enhancement tool, the burn tool, and you get this type of scenario. And you can probably notice some more detail. Just notice the different levels here with roots from this plant-like structure, various areas of the spider formation. You can notice some circular patterns at the top here. This looks very circular as well. Is that some type of observation sphere that's incorporated into this plant-like structure? Notice some structures in here as well. It's just a smorgasbord of delight for the eyes. Just notice the detail in here, intricate patterns, symmetry, even in between the vines there seems to be even more detail on the inside. Very strange formation, if it is in fact strictly plant growth. Notice some structures here as well. And different levels here, amazing shapes, patterns. And with the contrast and brightness device, we get this product. Just notice the same structural areas. However, there seems to be another vantage point with this type of tinting or whatnot. You probably notice the same structures in another way, but they're still there. Very intricate designs, elevation. And if we zoom in some more, there's detail that's quite outstanding. Just notice the symmetry, linear pattern, the geometry, and just notice these arching structures here. What could this be? Is it a combination of extraterrestrial planning and Mother Nature's growth, or is it strictly a seasonal thing? Just notice the dendritic patterns, the arching, overlapping shadows. Could this be some type of city as well? Shadow enhancement tool. We get this product, and just notice one of the quote spider areas of prominence. Just notice the structure and notice the various symmetrical objects, the depth, the layers, the arcing structures and whatnot. This is some type of city on Mars as well. Is it a combination of growth with nature and architecture of a higher intellectual form as well? The infrared tool. There are more intricate details to be noted around these similar areas. Just notice the elevation of structures, the shape of structures, geometrical, circular. This seems to be a dome-like structure here. Structures with symmetry and linear patterns. Very designed looking types of complex structures. If we zoom in a bit more, you can notice those details still there. Is this strictly vegetative growth? These are questions that we must ask ourselves. Let's look at the arching structures over the surface as well. Linear
shadows or whatnot, and more sphere-like structures here. Please note all of these amazing structures with the incorporation of the infrared instrument. Just note this structure seems to be coming off the ground. Simply amazing to see the combination of the contrast and brightness device as well as the shadow enhancement tool. Just note the detailed symmetry. Two, these are some areas to highlight. Just notice the arcing structures as well. Very notable structures and designs. Circular patterns. Quite a bit of detail with the lower elevation. More arcs.
And in conclusion, you must admit that the structures on pia12249 are unique, and they do represent spiders. And of course, there are others who will probe objects in the universe, and there are lots of editors you might want to incorporate, whether it's Photoshop or PaintShop or GIMP, and not to mention all of the transformation tools and the like. But of course, it is eventually up to the viewer with regards to their perception and what their prognosis would be regarding the creation of these panoramas on Mars. And of course, please click a like so that YouTube will play these videos, and maybe we'll make these more public and have more popularity soon. And thank you once again for your time on behalf of Effective Evolution. Thank you for your time.